Hey everyone, my name is David Dummer, the theme park evangelist. I hope you enjoyed that very interesting but short introduction. So we're here at my work, or Meijer. We're just doing some grocery shopping. Okay, you can't see the cart obviously because of the way I have my cart pointed. TJ's trying to contemplate whether he wants to get the 2 liters or if he wants to get the, what is that, 5-packs or something, 6-packs?
6-pack.
I'm going to help him with the math in just a minute, but I'm going to give you guys a minute to look at our cart and see what I'm bringing home for the family. Obviously, some of that stuff is going to be for TJ. So yes, there's all of the groceries that we're loading up. Plus, of course, we got the water. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set. I hope I am staying within a $120 budget. That's all I gotta say right now. So it's very, very windy here in northern Kentucky today. Maybe I should switch hands. So we got a few minutes before the light changes, and then I'm gonna have TJ take over because I wanted to show you guys what gas prices are looking like right now, which is really strange. We're living in a very strange time right now with, you know, gas prices being different than normal, drive-thrus being the only way to get food, grocery stores, you can't get too close to anybody without people freaking out. And then, of course, going to a grocery store, I see more people wearing masks and gloves than I guess TJ even saw in the airport alone, which is really weird. And I don't understand that because that's what he was telling me the other day. TJ's here for the next few weeks, as I mentioned yesterday, for work, because fortunately he has no work at all where he is living right now. So hopefully if he does go back home in the next few weeks, he won't be in a difficult situation. I think the light's getting ready. So did you start?
Yeah.
As you guys see, it's $1.69 right now at the United Dairy Farmers. My dad had asked us to buy him a shake on the way home, and TJ actually was very smart because my mom doesn't want him to have a shake, so we happened to check out the clearance cart at Meijer, and they happen to have like, what was it, a Reese's peanut butter cupcake?
Yep.
Or something like that. So TJ said, well, why don't we get that instead? I was like, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. I was surprised that he paid for that whole thing. I mean, it's not like I don't have ideas for what I'm going to do for him while he's up here. I'm going to get him a shake from UDF, whatever size he wants, and it's going to be all for him. I'm going to get my own, probably a small one or something. Since I'm making a little more money right now, I can actually treat him a little more than I did last time. I'm also going to treat him to graders when he's up here. And I was also thinking about swinging through the drive-thru at Big Boy sometime later this week and buying him his very first Big Boy meal so he can see what it's like. I don't think he'll like it as much as he likes White Castle, but at least he can say he's tried it. I'm trying to think what else you would like to do while you're here. You know, as far as food goes, since there's not a lot for TJ to do. There's no Kings Island that's going to happen, which is sad because you're actually going to be here for the original grand opening for the year, which was April 11th. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
I know, and I would have loved to take you. I'm really excited about going back to Kings Island for a grand opening because they're supposed to have Orion ready to go by that point, and I would have loved to go up into the Eiffel Tower if you didn't show you that for the very first time. It's basically a miniature scale, the actual Eiffel Tower, and when I told my dad that it goes up 300 feet, he was like, yeah, right, but it does. It's a good 300 feet in the air, and you can see quite a bit. I would love to see Orion from up there. I bet it's a really good view of it. I've told you where it is, right? Yeah. The Orion coaster. The first time I ever tried filming on YouTube, it was like really dark out, so you guys couldn't see it, of course. Not that well, so that's another reason why I was like really looking forward to going back and seeing in the broad daylight, and if it in motion, that would be so cool. I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to finally get my first Kings Island souvenir cup. And I figured later this year maybe I'll get a hot chocolate souvenir cup too. Because I might have told TJ this, you can actually get a hot chocolate souvenir cup, and it's one flat price of like $11-12, you know, like the souvenir cup for the soda. Yeah. So the soda one's obviously over $20, but you pay that one price, and then it's free for the rest of the year, or the season, whichever you want to call it. And it's the same thing for both. And if you drink a lot of liquids, which I know both of us do, then it's totally worth it. It honestly is, and that's why I was considering getting it. And obviously, if I don't get into AIG, which at this present time I can't say for sure, but if I didn't, there is always a Kings Island Gold Pass, which is honestly worth it if you're only paying $16 a month for it. So, you know, you always gotta look at it that way. I'm not sure I should say what TJ and I are gonna do for the rest of the day after we unload the groceries and put them away, but I know for sure that we're gonna sink right into that Reese's peanut butter cupcake that he got. Of course, there was no toilet paper at the store, as you guys saw. I'm not really shocked by that.
The one at the
the very end. Oh no, Kitty! Maybe we'll do another discussion vlog down in the basement. Maybe TJ and I could play some video games this afternoon as well. My body's finally going to get the rest that it needs, and hopefully TJ is going to be ready to go come Tuesday, because he's going to work the hardest he has ever worked in the next few weeks.
I got to ride David Hammond, yeah.
Yeah, so before we park the car the next few minutes, TJ had the amazing opportunity to go with the Tim Tracker over to Disney's Hollywood Studios back a few weeks ago, back around the beginning of the month, before all this craziness happened. And Justin Scarred was there, Adam the Woo, and Paging Mr. Morrow. Now, the only one of those YouTubers I've ever met besides Tim is Nate or Paging Mr. Morrow. I met Paging Mr. Morrow when I was operating Alien Swirling Saucers, so that's really exciting that TJ got to meet all those guys. And TJ said that his favorite of all those guys was Justin Scar. Justin Scar is a pretty cool guy. I've heard his wife, I think it is really, really cool too. But he and Tim really enjoyed the ride, and they went over to Toy Story Land afterwards, and they rode Slinky Dog Dash. There is a very high possibility when I come back next October that me, Tim, and TJ will get to eat at Boma with Tim for dinner. Obviously, no photography or videotaping allowed, which is completely fine. I'm just really happy about this amazing opportunity that was supposed to happen back a few weeks, sorry, not a few weeks ago, what am I saying? A few years ago, and just did not happen. Anyways, guys, we have officially parked the car. If you want, you can stop it, and then we'll do an end clip. So we'll probably do a discussion vlog later. We'll probably talk to you guys about what we would like to see happen in the next few weeks to maybe the next month happen with the coronavirus. And I especially would like to talk to you guys about why we would like everything to go back to normal. That would be probably my favorite thing to talk about right now, as we're going into week 3 of the coronavirus, as crazy as that is. Anyways, we enjoyed grocery shopping with you guys for the few minutes that you had. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing my community here in spring, or in the spring of Northern Kentucky. I don't even know how to put it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the spring weather and the cooler, what's left of the cooler weather as we go into the warmer weather up here in Northern Kentucky is what I'm trying to say. And I hope you guys enjoy having TJ around over the next few weeks. My YouTube channel will finally have some life again before it goes back to its boring old self again until Kings Island reopens. But we'll see you guys in the next vlog. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out. I'm blocking out your... Peace out.